Read French toast before answering the questions that follow. This is French Toast by Sandy Capel. Use French toast to answer questions 1 through 6. Number 1. What does the word coats mean as it is used in Step 2 of the Directions section? A. Covers, B. Hides, C. Stains, D. Smears. Number 2. In paragraph 2, the word recipe means A. F. Notes taken, G. Group of complicated steps, H. A menu to order from, J. Set of directions with supplies. Number 3. Which would be the best way to move the butter around the pan as required by Step 2 of the Directions section? A. By using the bread, B. By mixing the butter with the syrup, C. By mixing the butter with the milk, or D. By using your fork. Number 4. Which of the following supplies from the list would most likely be used in Steps 4 and 5 of the Directions section? F. Bowl, G. Syrup, H. Spatula, J. Napkin. Number 5. The reader can infer that the author wrote this selection for what reason? A. To teach the reader a different way of making toast, B. To help the reader become more useful in the kitchen, C. To get the reader to stop throwing out their old bread, D. To show the reader how to cook like the French do. Number 6. Which is the most likely reason the author includes the You Try It section? F. To show readers how cooks make their famous dishes, G. To show readers how hard the French work in the kitchen, H. To show readers why breakfast is an important meal, or J. To show readers how to make their own French toast. Read Little Things before answering the questions that follow. Little Things by Cassie Howard. Use Little Things to answer questions 7 through 13. Number 7. Which can the reader conclude is the theme of this story? A. Find happiness in little things, B. Laughter is the best medicine, C. Winning isn't everything, or D. Money is the key to happiness. Number 8. Read this sentence from paragraph 4. He punctuated the end of his sentence with a spin and splits. The author uses figurative language in this sentence. Indicates that the elf F finishes his sentence without a period. G flips and does splits while he speaks. H does a flip and splits after he finishes speaking. J uses punctuation marks that look like a spin and splits. Number 9. How does Lena laughing at the elves foreshadow the story's resolution? A. They help her sleep so she is not grumpy the next day. B. She learns to appreciate the little things in her life. C. They help to fulfill her wish of leading an exciting life. D. She realizes that money is not the most important thing. Number 10. What happens first in the story? F. Lena goes to sleep. G. Lena watches TV. H. Lena sees a bird and squirrel. J. Lena sees elves. Number 11. Why does Lena think life stinks as she drifts off to sleep? A. She knows she has to get up and go to school in the morning. B. She does not win the $50,000 like the woman on the television. C. She is afraid of the little elves that visit her at night. Or D. She feels like nothing big or exciting ever happens to her. Number 12. Look at the chart. Lena complains after seeing a woman win money on TV. Then we have an empty box. And then Lena smiles as she notices the little things. Which of the following belongs in the empty box? F. Lena is greeted by her bus driver. G. Lena is visited by elves in her sleep. H. Lena does flips and splits in her sleep. J. Lena dreams of winning lots of money. Number 13. Which of these best summarizes the story? A. Lena thinks nothing big or exciting ever happens in her life. One night she is awakened by 3 elves. They remind her of the value of the little things. From that day on, Lena grins, smiles, and giggles at all the little things that make her life more exciting. B. Lena goes to bed upset because she has no excitement in her life. She awakens to find 3 elves at the foot of her bed. The elves promise to bring her some excitement. Strange things start to happen, and Lena begins to enjoy her new, exciting life. C. Lena is sad because nothing exciting ever happens. One night while she sleeps, 3 elves creep into her bedroom and wake her. They tell her about the exciting things yet to happen in her life. Lena wakes in the morning and cannot wait to start a new day. D. Lena is envious of the woman who wins $50,000 on TV. She goes to bed grumbling about how boring her life is. She dreams of 3 elves who visit her in the night. Each elf does spins and splits, and Lena now has an exciting life. Read the next 2 selections, then answer the questions that follow them. Extreme Sports Star by Jennifer Quintana. And the next one is The Angel Hawk by Flip Jefferson. Use Extreme Sports Star to answer questions 14 through 17. 14. Read this dictionary entry. Lean. To incline or bend from... Read this dictionary entry. Lean, which is a verb. 1. To incline or bend from a vertical position. 2. To rely or depend on. 3. To change in opinion, feeling, or action. 4. To rest against for support. Which definition best matches the word lean as it is used in line 6? F. Definition 1. G. Definition 2. H. Definition 3. J. Definition 4. 15. Based on the poet's use of figurative language in line 11, the reader can determine that the speaker A. makes a perfect landing, B. hopes to make a perfect landing, C. has a problem with her landing, or D. almost makes her landing. Number 16. Which of the following lines from the poem best supports the idea that the speaker is a good skateboarder? F. I quickly climb the steep, sloping ramp. G. I sway my body back and forth. H. I zoom directly toward the ramp. J. Before I know it, I've nailed a perfect landing. Number 17. This poem is mostly about A. How to ride steep ramps and jump curbs on a skateboard. B. A skateboarder who enjoys riding and competing. C. Why jumping curbs and riding ramps on a skateboard are unsafe. D. A skateboarder who dreams of winning championships. Use the Angel Hawk to answer questions 18 through 21. Number 18. This selection is mainly about F. What the Tony Hawk Foundation does for children. G. Why Tony Hawk was a self-described demon boy. H. Why Tony Hawk decided to quit skateboarding. J. How skateboarding changed Tony Hawk's life. Number 19. How does the author organize this selection? A. By comparing Tony Hawk with the other skateboarders who competed in the X Games. B. By telling them about the X Games in which Tony Hawk completed and won. C. By describing Tony Hawk's experiences from childhood to present. D. By discussing the Tony Hawk Foundation's projects in different communities. Number 20. Which sentence uses the word cool as it is used in paragraph 3? F. The lightweight clothing helps keep me cool during the summer. G. I think our new teacher is cool because he plays his guitar for us. H. I have to stay cool under pressure or I will not pass my next test. J. The water that I accidentally left out of the fridge earlier is still cool. 21. What is the purpose of the subheadings in the story? A. To show the steps involved in starting a foundation. B. To ensure safety measures are taken when riding a skateboard. C. To teach kids how to become competitive skateboarders. D. To locate important time periods in Tony's life. Use Extreme Sports Star and the Angel Hawk to answer questions 22 and 23. 22. Which do the selections have in common? F. Both describe the difficulty in learning to skateboard. G. Both teach a lesson about how to skateboard. H. Both tell about skateboarding as a sport. Or J. Both examine the idea of competing at the X Games. Number 23. Which detail from the Angel Hawk best shows that Tony Hawk is similar to the speaker of the poem? A. Tony taught adults that skaters aren't criminals. B. Tony was a self-described demon boy. C. Tony landed a 900, which is a 2.5 mid-air spin. D. Tony would often run away and hide.